Washer here too while we got it out. A lot of folks that poo-poo this stuff. Oh, well, you know, if something happens, you know, I'm just going to be Rambo and I won't need clean clothes and, you know, yada, yada, yada. That's the fantasy land, guys. Thank you, sir. Health is going to be a major issue. And just like some of these medics will tell you here.
There's an idea there. You got how dirty the water is from doing that little bit. It doesn't take a lot of water, so you're not going to use a lot like you would with a washing machine. So if you're in an area where you don't have a big water supply, using a pressure system does work well. Especially as hard as it is to get a clean water supply when everything comes about. So.
I got you. There we go. Alright. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Todd.
Welcome.
Another one of our Idaho friends here. Well, for the folks that have generators or alternate energy systems, you figure you could always go to somebody and trade for a washer when there's no electricity. Because what is a washer going to be all of a sudden to Sally's six-pack if she has no power?
You can wash people's clothes for them.
Yes, you can start a paw laundry service. See? Get all those valuable silver coins then, you know. Whoa, feel that pressure?
Yeah.
That'll work good for you. Alright. Now, with these buckets and such full of water, what else could we do? All these little kiddos you see running around in here, pop them right in the bucket. Before we rinse the soap off. Why not? Especially if we're using a milder soap, wash them up. Water might be a premium. Some of these western states out here, you know, like Idaho where we live, water can sometimes be an issue. So by all means reuse it. Then after you've washed the kids and everybody else in it, pour it on your garden. Get you a little gray water action. Got to use everything you can in a bad situation. I think I'm going to go for the rinse. I should have bought a new shirt before I did this, so get a bit of an idea that this stuff actually works. It doesn't smell like Dave in Idaho? Yeah, Idaho anymore. So that's a plus. Then it's just the old school wring it out, and these are just from the house. We use a fence line at my house. Anything that 550 cord, anything that you can put up to air dry them. If you have a drying rack, one of the little cutesy drying racks, you can put that in by your fireplace. That helps as well.
Lattice works real well too, makes good support.
Lattice, good idea.
Gets plenty of airflow through it, easy to come by. You get the PVC lattice and it doesn't stain your clothes or anything.
Thanks, Chuck, that's a good idea.
Alright, now I'm ready to rinse. Rinse all the dirt out of my bucket. Settle down the bottom first.
I have some water here, Chuck, if you need it. Wearing dirty clothes over and over again is going to create health problems after a period of time, so by all means we want to try to clean our clothes. It's not a sexy subject, it's not something that folks, you know, it's not as fun as going out and shooting a 3-gun match or something silly like that, but you know what, it's going to be the little stuff like that that kills you, probably more so than, you know, a gunshot wound or anthrax or something like that. Is just the little stuff, the little cuts you get out in the field that if you don't take care of, that stuff's going to hurt you more probably than 50 Viet Cong, you know, waiting for you or something like that. I have some water right here. You want some more?
This will be plenty here.
Okay. This Gamma Seal thing is really nice. Give me a reason to finally buy some Gamma Seals.
Now The principles I'm using are the same principles you can find on the website for Wonder Clean. They tell you how to do it on their website, and so that's really the directions I'm using, just without buying the Wonder Clean. After doing a few loads of this, you'll wish you had the Wonder Clean now.
You know, this kind of stuff is neat and all that good stuff, but folks, anything you can do to save time and labor when you're really trying to live this way. You know, we've done here in, what, 10 minutes, we've done 2 pieces of clothing. Alright, now think about your normal week's load or every 2 or 3 days worth of laundry. And these aren't even all that dirty. We've just been out here at a campground this weekend. If we're out, you know, digging trenches or out walking around checking the area out, or, you know, doing whatever, we're going to get a lot dirtier than we normally get. So anything you can do to cut down on the amount of labor and time that you have to spend on it. You know, making soap is great. I learned how to make soap. It's not that tough to do, but you know what? Ivory soap is cheap. And to have to sit and go, okay, well, you know, now we got to spend a couple hours making the soap and curing it and everything else for $3.50 for 12 bars. Just stock you some ivory soap. Most folks probably realize that at least the first year or two after something major happens, you're going to have to stay, let's just say, on alert for a long period of time. It's the stuff like this that's going to pull extra eyes and ears off of keeping watch that you're going to probably need out there. You know, most of us don't have a super large group. That's looking good, Chuck.
It's doing all right. You don't want to hang them up that either. But now that got the stains out on the thighs where I dirty my pants most. That's just the dish soap. How's that smell?
It smells porific.
That's pretty much it right there. You can, if you think you need to rinse again, you can do another rinse cycle with it. So the water's a little blue. It's not as brown as it was, so we got some ink coming off of there, and that's all right. Some of the dye.
There you go.
So, there you have it.
All right. From Paul Productions. Dave and Chuck in Idaho. Take care.